I'm Danny Cornwall. I fight for Team Titan. I'm fighting a bloke called Abdullah, and I'd just like to wish you luck because you're going to need it when you enter the cage.
I'm Abdullah Hamdan. I came all the way here, nothing else but to win.
And first to enter the cage and fighting out of the red corner, Abdullah Hamdan.
So Rob, the middleweight Grand Prix continues with Abdullah Hamdan coming in to the cage. He's 1-0, he's one fight, he's won it. But guys that were warming up in the same changing room said he looked a very good customer indeed. Looking at him warming up in his technique, they were very impressed.
Well, he does come from a very good camp. Danny Bazzotta, they're putting on the Vaseline. A Gracie Jiu-Jitsu expert. I mean, that guy on the ground, in terms of Jiu-Jitsu, is absolutely phenomenal. So you can expect this guy to have some special ground.
Well, Rob, we talked a lot on this commentary about schooling and how important this is. So what we're seeing here is when I was told he looked great warming up, that shows good schooling. And as you said, pedigree there, you'd expect it. So although he's only had the one fight.
Finding out the blue corner and hailing from Hackney, East London, Danny Cornwall.
Has got phenomenal stand-up ability and is an excellent fighter. You know, he's just been very unlucky in the opposition that he's been stood against, in that they've been more experienced in terms of MMA. So this will be interesting to see Danny come here tonight as part of this middleweight tournament to see how he brings and how he makes that transition this time around. You never know, mate, third time lucky.
And as you can see there, a contrast in body structure. Danny very, very lean at the weight, and Abdullah looks strong and chunky, doesn't he?
He does, he's a big heavy guy, but as we said earlier, you know, a lot of these guys, I'm pretty sure their natural body weight is a lot higher than what they're getting down to.
They boil down for the tournaments, they boil down for the fights.
That's right, they get on the scales, they make the weight, and then they come back in much heavier.
And as I said, I don't think that's quite the case with Danny here. Like I said, lean and tall at the weight.
That's right, you'll find it's probably more around Danny's natural weight.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing these fighters for you one more time. Standing on my right and fighting out of the red corner, all the way from the Lebanon, over here representing Team Shore Grip. Weighing in at an even 83 kilograms, ladies and gentlemen, Abdullah Hamdan! And his opponent standing across the cage and fighting out the blue corner. He hails from Hackney, East London. He is representing Team Titan. He weighed in at 82.5 kilograms. Ladies and gentlemen, Danny Cornwall! Your referee for this contest is Mr. Grant Waterman.
Okay, fellas, here we come. Okay, you know the rules. Any questions for me? Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my words of command at all times. If I tell you to stop, you stop. Touch gloves, get ready for war. Right back. Here we go then. Stay back, go back to your corner. Go back there.
There's almost a strange tension in the air as this fight gets underway.
That's right, the middleweight Grand Prix continues. Abdullah Hamdan, Danny Cornwall.
Good front kick straight away from Cornwall.
Blocked this time by Abdullah. First time we've seen a block of a low kick tonight.
Cornwall with a good jab. Abdullah followed up. Big left hook. Good uppercut.
Are you surprised that Abdullah's happy to stand and trade, Rob?
No, not really. I'll be honest with you. I mean, he comes, as I said, he's got very good schooling behind him. I think he'll be quite comfortable wherever the fight goes. And you can see he's very powerfully built, so probably has a strong hand. But right now the fight's to ground. Danny Cornwall. Abdullah looking for the guillotine choke. Works his way up, holds on to the neck nice and tight. Danny Cornwall could be in trouble. Abdullah tries to stretch his way out, pulling it in nice and tight. Breaks away. Abdullah fires away.
Yeah, I think Cornwall's already cut Rob from that exchange.
That's right, looks as though he caught a bloody nose during that combination, and now a big knee. It looks as though Cornwall's out. He may be knocked out.
The corner are unhappy about the first knee, about the timing of the throwing of the knee. The corner are screaming at Grant that the timing of the first knee could have been dodgy.
He was getting up, but his knee was down.
His knee was still on the floor, Grant's saying, when the knee came in.
But in my opinion, his knee was on the floor, but we watched the replay.
Where this knee came in.
Here we go, looking at the replay. We can see the guys are trading shots. Cornwall goes to ground. He's pulled down.
He's pulled here, there. Now they're on ground. The knee is definitely on the floor at the moment. There's no two ways about this.
The points are down. Abdullah reaches back. Boom. It's 50-50.
He was up.
He's saying he was up, and if he's saying he's up, that's a legitimate win, according to the referee.
It was close, but he won.
All right, he's up, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, round of applause for both fighters there. Fantastic action. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner at 1 minute, 20 seconds of the first round by way of knockout, Abdullah Hamdan. And please, ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause for our gallant runner-up, Danny Cornwall.
So the last fight before we take a break, real humdinger, Abdul. You were pretty mean there. You went in there, the knees ended it. Is that one of your strengths?
Actually, everything I do is my strength.
Ah, I love it. A bit of confidence.
I'm strong. Stand up, I'm strong. Wrestling, I'm strong. Jiu-jitsu, I'm strong in everything. Future is gonna show who am I.
So that's saying you're fighting obviously in the middleweight Grand Prix. It's a tournament event. Do you think then that you're better than the rest of the middleweights?
I'm the best between the other middleweights, between the other welterweights. Even I don't know what's the category after the middleweight. But there's something I'm gonna just say. I don't consider myself a winner yet. There's my brother Tom Khan coming next. He's gonna fight next. I'll consider myself winner when he win, the same way as I won, inshallah.